My name is Jenna Meister. Brock Meister is my son, and he was involved in a near-fatal car accident on January 12th of this year.
It was a Friday night going to Wings like I did every Friday night with friends, and took a carload with my truck, and we had no idea the roads were slick, and all of a sudden the back end of my side swung out. Nothing we could really do, and it smacked the ditch, and my head went through the window.
We were told due to the blow from the window that he took that he needed to be at a level 2 trauma center, and obviously Memorial was the closest one. So I think that played a huge role in his survival. I don't honestly think that he could have survived a longer transport than what he did.
So Brock suffered an extremely rare injury, an almost impossible to survive injury, where the trauma essentially caused his head to separate from his neck. Brock was very fortunate that, unlike most people with this injury, he did not die right away. And he was extremely fortunate that the first responders and the EMS team and the folks in the ER, everyone was able to keep him very well stabilized, essentially ensuring that he sustained no further injuries.
You know, we had great care here at Memorial. The emergency room physicians, even though it was an emergency, they were very calm, and that brought me a lot of peace. They brought in the appropriate physicians right away, to neurosurgery, to the ENT physician that needed to place the trach. They were on top of everything.
I've done this surgery twice before for this type of an injury. Neither patient ended up surviving. It is an amazing thing that not only he's alive, but he is walking around, he's got good strength. As he continues to recover from the surgery, he's still only about 6 months out, I think, from this injury, and so still has some recovery time ahead of him, but I think he's gonna go on to have a fairly normal life.
When I finally got out of ICU and got to the 5th floor, which is a rehab floor of getting better just so you can go home, getting everything working, doing therapy every day. The nurses I had there were awesome. I don't think there wasn't one that I didn't like. I loved them all. They were just so nice.
We got really close with the rehab nurses and staff. They were wonderful. They were able to, treat Brock as if he was their own. So it was kind of a motherly thing with the nurses, and I appreciated that.
I feel very lucky that I'm as normal as I am. To even have survived it, but then to be as normal, like moving everything, like if you didn't know me, you wouldn't know what I've been through.
Well, I think it's very fortunate to have a capable trauma center in the community. A lot of traumatic injuries, very frankly, aren't survivable unless you can get high quality acute care soon. And so proximity to high quality trauma care is very important from a ability to survive and have a good outcome from significant trauma. And then aside from that, if you do unfortunately go through an event like this, the ability to be close to home and close to family as you're receiving care, or if your loved one's receiving care, that's also an incredible thing to have. And so that's probably why it's most important for the community.
You never expect for you to need to come to the hospital. And so I feel like having the level 2 trauma center here has been a godsend for so many people in our community. I would tell anyone that's thinking about donating to Memorial that it's quite possible that their loved one may be in a position of needing services at Memorial. And without the expertise of care that they have here, I honestly feel like my son wouldn't be here.